Okay. I honestly can't remember. So I have done a little bit of this before, but we're gonna... If you proceed to load or start a new game... Oh, we're gonna start a new game anyway, because I can't remember where I was. I didn't get very far anyway. Okay, so this is Star Crawlers. That's Luna. So this is a dungeon crawler for Sci-fi where you're a crew that is hired to go to locations like abandoned spacecraft and all that, and tear them down, stuff like that, investigate them. We are, I think, first of all... Oh boy, it's loud in my ears. Let me... Cool. Let me find and turn down the volume on my end a little bit. There we go. Now, hopefully, yeah, it looks like my voice will carry over it. I just needed to be able to hear myself. Cool. Okay, here we are, boss. Terminus 9, hub for the sector. Maybe it's nicer inside than it looks out from out here? Guess we'll find out together. Let's dock. Word is, the bartender runs the wire here. He's the one you should talk to about getting some jobs. Plenty of creds to be made, if we get on his good side. Time for a drink, then. We're probably not going to get anywhere other than the first tutorial mission type thing. So, we're going to choose, first of all, female. So we're going to choose our main character. We have a cyber ninja, and starts with the name Rocky for a female. Oh no, it's just Rocky for cyber ninja. Then we have engineer. Let's see what the male looks like. Cool. And force psycher. Looks to me like the female version is buffer. Interesting. Cool. So let's look at this here. When you need a target taken down with brutal efficiency, you need a cyber ninja. Hailing from their home ship, the Yokai, they occasionally join crawler crews while pursuing their own mysterious agenda. So, melee weapons, pistols, rifles, combination. Exploit the position of combat. Oh, so like you combine with other people. Engineer, handy with the pneumato wrench and can rig just about anything with an infusion of gigawatts from their mech suit. Experts at support using their constructs and mechanical skills. They have rigor for maintaining the team. Huh. Bolty. So you're going to be not as strong as a tanking crawler, deploys at full strength for each battle. Constructor, small robots. Okay, cool. Force Psyker, from their monastery home ship Godold. Force Psychers quest to hone their powers and collect tithes. Initiates often fall in with crawlers, where their ability to shape raw psychic energy makes them valuable allies. So we get the Guardian, which is apparently a tanky thing. Sentinel, prevent harm from well-timed barrier. Oh, okay, they have explore and combat roles. Neat. So they're kind of arcane magic or psychic tank meleeer. Hacker. Huh. I get the feeling that a lot of their body has been replaced with tech. Master Nanite manipulators. Either that or it's just the art style. Hackers are in demand with crawlers looking to bypass security systems. Ill-suited for solo combats, hackers provide support with beneficial optimizations and crippling malware. So if we start with that, it's going to be a little bit on the difficult side. Smuggler. Shady individuals with reputations for getting a job done, even if they're the only survivor. Smooth operators both in and out of combat. They're not afraid to test their luck on a risky move. And we forgot to look at the dirty moves, traps, explosives, also disarming. With their cred, dies by their armaments. Gunslinger. Okay, simply shooting first. Explorer. Bleh? You have to spend cred to earn cred. Test your luck and deal... so it's gambling. Okay, let's look at Hacker's ability set. Rootkit always has superior... but is a master bypassing security systems. Okay. Best way to deal with problem is to melt its face off. Revels in corrupting tech. Restoring corrupted tech and data is your specialty. Okay. Let's see. Soldier. Hey, it's the Samus Aran look. Soldiers are all about blowing things up, explosions and detonations, capable of both dishing out damage and absorbing incoming fire as an effective meat shield. So this is another good soldier. There is no explorer benefit. There is no I in team, but if you spell it backwards, you get meat, right? Right? Put your meat between your buddies. Okay, so this is tanking. More bomblets, so explosives. Okay, it does have... often stuff needs shooting. You can help with this. Any Yahoo can fire a gun. You take your time and aim. Okay, so that's a shooty, explosives, and tanky. Okay. And let's look at the Void Psyker. Cool. Void Psykers channel powerful destructive psionics to obliterate their enemies. Tapping into these powers does come with a few side effects, making them an unstable ally. Manipulator. Sometimes manipulate the think meats of humans when you're not gibbering incoherently. No Explorer option. Channel it directly into people you don't like. No Explorer use. Become conduit for the void and allow some of it to slip through into this reality. So, who do I want to be? Void Psyker sounds fun. You know what? I think I'm going to go with... that's really kind of basic. Let's do Void Psyker. That's what I did last time, though. Let's go with Smuggler. Okay. And create a backstory. Black Sheep, Troublemaker, Fringe Rat. These are each unique to each... the backstories selections seem to be unique to each class. Scion of wealthy family, your mother's Kim addiction devoured her inheritance and her cerebral cortex. So you're not the Black Sheep, your mother was. Impoverished and exiled. Street code. Okay. You spent time in every prestigious boarding school in the Corps. Your knack for charming your classmates out of their inheritance has earned you enemies in most of them. Okay. Your parents were traders at a fringe way station on Ibris. Customers were scarce. Money was scarcer. You supplemented your income by conning travelers out of their loot. So, we've got scion of a rich person who injected their money away. We got just a bratty rich kid, so I'm not going to get that, I don't think. And we've got made do with what to survive. I'm going to go with the Black Sheep, someone who has seen the nastiness of the luck of the rich. Gym Specialist, Armory, Gunrunner, Freelance Procurer. So, crit and dodge, accuracy and damage, crit and damage. Card sharking was a rush until you miscalculated and wound up working off an indenturement. Debt paid, you vowed never to be anyone's thumb again. Set up shop as an independent. Scamming the privilege was easy for you until it wasn't. Staring down the barrel of an untimely demise, Fast Talk saved your life and landed you a job at Foxkin Armory. Your business acumen served you well on the streets, and you built up a thriving trade in rare gems. A Titan exec took note and offered you a job in corporate procurement. Ugh. I do like the accuracy, though. Bored with your career, you cashed out to seek adventure on the fringe. You made and lost fortunes that others could only dream of, but now you aspire to something greater, becoming a legend. The boss backed out on a deal you were deeply invested in, and heated words led to hot lead. I don't know if these are the same. Let me see if they are. Yeah, they are. Okay, so we're going to go with Gem Specialist. And heated words were led to hot lead. You detest violence, but it was justified. The posse that came for you didn't agree, so you fled to the fringe. A night of heavy gambling and heavier drinking turned into a morning of regrets. You had your wits intact, and that's all you've ever needed. You hitched a ride to the fringe and resolved to regain your fortune. Minus 15 rep with Titan, rare accessory. My 30 rep with Titan, rare weapon and accessory, plus 5 rep with Titan, 100 credits. We're going to go with the Fugitive. Accept and begin. Okay. So this is our character. We don't have really a loadout. We can't really go anywhere. I mean, Aloha, a new face stands before Dubé. Come to see mine wares and partake in un petit hakim, mon cher? What kind of goods do you sell? Aha, tools of the trade, no? All the program utilities you need to hack the wire. I also arrange contacts for, shall we say, a particular skill set. Show me what you got. This is for hacker. Why not have a few free samples, no charge for my new friend? Okay. What you need today? Some tricky tech from moi humble magazine, exit the shop. We don't have a deck. So, but we're going to go to Doc Sam's saloon so we can get this started here. It is just static character models, so we're not going to get to see our equipment built up. Haggard-looking bartender is working the bar, his mech arm continuing to wipe down the pitted counter as he sizes you up. Evening. Haven't seen you here before, so welcome to Station Terminus 9. Jewel of the sector. Locals call her Styx for short. What's your poison? I've passed out more dive bars than you've had hot dinners. Best way to find work, no? Looking for work. Let's go with the street knowledge, the special one. Pegged you for my kind of folk when you slunk in. Used to having friends in low places, yeah? Heh, you'll be right at home on Styx. Taking a long drag from a cigar. Doc stares at you evenly. I'm not hiring janitors at the moment. I'm a little overqualified for cleaning. I'm looking for something with a little more risk and a lot more reward. Just funning with you. It's not every cycle I get a new crawler. He leans forward on the creaking bar. Trouble is, my wire terminal's on the fritz. I can't get you any work until it's fixed. Maybe you could do me a favor and grab some spare parts from the basement? Wait, is this some kind of tutorial? Are you tutorialing me? Yes, now that you mention, but I do need the parts, actually. Hold up and listen, punk. He crosses his arms and regards you evenly. Lesson 1 of crawling. Don't be too quick to turn down a paying job. It's not all high-stakes heist. Sometimes you gotta make do with what's on offer, even if it's pilfering a shipload of stuffed space monkey bears. Okay. I always like doing the tutorials. They usually give you something. He waves you off and turns to deal with surly customer, calling to you over his shoulder as he goes. Thanks much. Stick it on the job board. Check it out and then head on down to the basement whenever. Watch out for Sudsy. Sudsy? Had to toss that guy out. Tab as long as my arm. Put the job on the board for you. So as you can see how that works. And we're going to do that. We can't hire new crawlers just yet. Before you learn to crawl. Doc Sam wants you to head down to the Styx basement and look for a replacement part to fix his wire terminal. Once the wire is active, he may be able to find you some paying work. And we're going to launch. I didn't change her name, did I? Oh well. The name was filled in and it just skipped my mind that it wasn't one I filled in. WASD to move and turn, strafe Q and E, activate your flashlight with the F key, customize hotkeys, and okay, so there. Cool. Okay, so AD is to turn. You have unspent ability points. Okay, so we're going to go with Volatile Trap. Cool. Let's max this out first. Oh, I had to. Okay, cool. I feel like that should be a thing. I feel like that's a secret. Oh. Ah, well, it was. What is this? Small med kit. Cool. Okay, so getting... this is a little bit different from the way... What do you call it? I mean, I could... modify things so that the keys work more like Grim's... Was it Grimrock? Yeah. Lunchbox. You could auction this item on the black market. Valuables can be found exploring. Search for secret caches. And let me see. Options, controls, buying keys. So I want this. This is right to be D. I want this to be A. And I want this Q. Whoop. Left there, and this E. Okay, let's... Okay, cool. That is more like I'm used to. Okay. Locked door. Okay. That is the exit. We don't want to go there yet. Okay. There we go. Need to get in. Somebody has securely locked this door. You'll need to find the manual override if you want to open it, searching the room for an obvious switch. Oh, is this going to be one of those? That's not that. Obvious switch. Okay. Let's orient myself to be looking. As the door grinds open, a small hooded figure darts through and past you towards the exit door. It pauses and cautiously turns to study you. Appears to be a small child, probably a station urchin. Underneath the tatters of filthy cloak, you see the glint of something shining. Carefully display a hand gesture indicating peace. The urchin cocks its head to the side and calmly returns the gesture. Kneeling quickly, it places a glittering object from the folds of his cloak onto the floor before vanishing into the shadows. Okay, cool. Chromium music box. It's an auction thing. Okay, cool. Let's orient myself. They were locked down here. That can't have been fun. Each class's abilities will aid the team. When you gain a level, you also gain one... Okay. Dirty moves. Oh, you can place a mine on the door, retire to a safe distance. Door isn't locked, but stubbornly refuses to open. Using your unique talents, you should be able to convince it to open. Oh. Okay. Place a mine and go to a safe distance. Got it. You found a data jack. These terminals connect the real world to the virtual one of the local. Jacking into the network gives you access to traps, security doors, and more. Let's jack in. Guess you don't have to be a hacker, you're just better at it if you're a hacker. You've entered a port node which is linked to the data jack in the real world. Nodes are usually defended, but this one isn't. Bonus, there's a hidden data store on this node that can be looted. Loot the data store! Noob Guardian. Contagion Installer. Take all. Exit this node and open your deck menu to equip any new utilities or programs. When ready, travel to the network core code and be prepared for combat. Deck. Solid Blaster. Uncommon offense utility. Right click to install. What is this? Install Contagion 1, install Corrupt 1.0, Noob Guardian. What is this? It's better than what we have. So if Dex hard drive, cool. I don't know what that does. That's utilities, that's programs. Two random different targets for one. Text target two random different targets for one corruption each. Target to purge one buff per turn for 5 turns. Purge buffs become a debuff that deals 1 corruption that's interesting. Okay. Close and security. What does security do? With raw data, deal 1 security damage. So we do... Okay. Entered a port node which is linked to the data jack in the real world. Nodes are usually defended, but this one isn't. It's been a while since I played this. Like, literal years. Oh, I have to go to this one. You've entered hacking combat with the enemy. How 90s. On your turn, click and hold on an enemy to see the program wheel. Release over a program to run it. Sudsy is a corruption type enemy and will take... Okay. Take bonus... Sudsy's trying to hack his tab away. Take bonus damage from your security programs. Okay. Oh, it's right here. It's very Lawnmower Man. So this could be useful, but he won't take as much damage from it. So we're going to go with this. As damage the core of your deck with an attack on your heart, the HP of your deck is reduced to 0. Your deck will crash out. And that you'll be unable to hack until your deck is repaired. Okay. We're going to do this. Damage the core, hiding the identity of your deck with attack on your masking points. You will be identified by network and disconnected. Resets to full at the end of a mission. Okay. I don't think I'm going to win this. Fatal Execution in mono. Please wait for to recompile. I didn't think we were going to win it, but this is a tutorial you get to win. You've entered the network core, which is linked to all security systems in the real world. Crash the core to take down those laser beams. What laser beams? Is it? Did I do something early? Man privilege detected. Right, do not attempt unsafe operations on core. Manually crash the system core. System shutting down. Okay, cool. Can't go back. Interesting. I guess I can't use that now that I've crashed the core. Did I mess up? Oh well. It's just a tutorial. Plenty of places. I probably won't restart this. Oh, hello. You've entered combat mode with the enemy. The turn order of combat is shown on the timeline above. The active character is in the top left. On your turn, click and hold a target to see the ability wheel. Release the ability... Oh, okay. Different time units cost... Fast abilities cost fewer time units. Slow abilities cost more time units but hit harder. The time unit arrow shows where you will move in the timeline if the ability is used. I mean, there's just me. So, and it. If I do this... I'm going to do that. Polish. You've just been hit with the status effect. Both positive and negative status effects are displayed on the character's battle icon at the top of the screen. Click on a battle icon for more details. Try it out now. Sparkles. Thoroughly scrubbed by Sudsy. Okay. Cool. That's a joke of an enemy. Deliberately so. Okay. Small medikit. Is this the Foxkin shooter? Oh, right. Let me see here real quick. Loadout. Stolen goods. Stolen goods. Small medkit. Okay, that's uncommon. That's rare. We want to keep the rare. Okay, rare heavy pistol. Uncommon pistol. Yeah, we're doing quite a bit of damage. Okay. Sort. Type. Sort. Rarity. Okay. Lucky Charm. Does this even do anything? Rare accessory. On-equip plus 10% loot hunter. Odds of finding rare root increased by 10%. Cool. Okay. What if I drop this? That's poor. That's poor. Because okay, so it'll default to the poor if you don't have anything. Okay. And the map's up over here in the upper left. And I believe that's everything. Yes, fetch the wire doodad. Mission is complete. Can now fix his wire connection and find you jobs. You should head back to the saloon to deliver it. Locate a secret cache. As you stroll through the station, cloak figure sidles up to you. Ah, new adventurers in our humble station, yes? I can always spot a potential business partner from a parsec away. And you've got a lucrative deal only I can cash in on. Go sell your street game elsewhere. I've played this one before. Fellow lowlife, yeah? I knew I liked you. I was going to offer you a sample to secure your interest, but since you are aware of my moves, so to speak, take several, so you may see that I am sincere. He hands you a fistful of small glowing cubes from his satchel. I'll not lie to you or waste your time. Out of respect for our mutual admiration, yes? Have a listen to this. Okay. Who are you? It's gotten loud again. Where are my manners? Drawl at your service. Not the one from Babylon 5. Completely different drawl. Proprietor of the black market and purveyor of hot goods and even hotter gossip. Actually, you do look familiar. Have we met before? We've met before, I'm sure of it. Oh, perhaps I do try and forget every face that enters my humble store. House with plausible deniability, you see. But I digress. We'll be business partners, I'm sure of this. I'm listening. Indeed, here, he hands you a small glowing cube from the folds of his robe. This is an Eon cube. Bring me any of that you find, I'll trade you for them. I keep that as an example of my good favor. What to look for when you're crawling. And why are you collecting them? Client has contracted me to acquire as many as possible for a private collection. They're trading rare gear in exchange, and I, most humbly, am a broker for the transaction. Before you ask, no, you cannot meet the client or deliver the cubes yourself. My client values privacy. I value my cut. And what is it? A mere bauble, really. No! Okay. Whatever. Okay. My client has access to some incredibly rare exotic gear. Weapons such as you would never find out here on the Rim. Drop by my shop and see what it has to offer. I am most pleased by your business acumen, and I'm sure you'll be pleased by this sweet, sweet swag I'm offering in exchange. Bye now. Drawl turns sharply on his heel and slinks back to the black market. By the way, right and left click both. That's the black market. That's the hack shop. That is the medicinals. That is the wire terminal. UFP. Select a contract from the left. Okay, Titan. They have been angered by your actions against them, but they are unlikely to take action against you at the moment. Okay. Okay, so that's not where we want to go just yet. That's later. Gear and sundries. Let me check my money. 30 cubes. We probably not worth it to go shopping right now. Glances up at you as you enter. Hey there, Smooth. Looks like Sudsy was no obstacle and you return victorious, wire parts in hand. It's a text-only thing. Why not put in the name? But I guess calling someone Smooth is or a nickname is Boba Fett, and I guess calling someone like that is a bartendery thing to do in the stereotypical noir, grimy bartender sense. Wire parts in hand. You do something different with your armor, it's sparkling. Very droll. You're fortunate I don't bill for bad jokes. Ha! Just my way of having a bit of fun with the newbies. No hard feelings, eh? Don't worry about Sudsy. Gives our engineer Talry something to fix. You should head to her store if you're looking to gear up. He grabs the spare parts and turns to his wire terminal. Up and running shortly. In the meantime, Talri just posted a local job. Check the board in a minute. Tell me more about the station. Well, not much to tell as to interest you. We're at Station Terminus 9, or Styx if you're local. As the name implies, we're the ass end of nowhere, so you'll be getting most of your supplies on station, excepting what you can acquire on runs. Anyone I should meet? Talry Hobbs, the station engineer, runs the general store. She's a mite short, but a whiz when it comes to fixing up anything with mechanical parts. She also brings a steady supply of weapons and armor from off-station, sells them all at a decent price. Go see her if your gear gets dicey. Anyone else? Lucas Filch runs your med bay. Head there and if you need patching up. He also sells med kits that can save your bacon in the field, plus chems if you're into that kind of thing. Anything else? Yar, new fellow arrived a few cycles ago and set up shop in the space below. Not sure what he's purveying, but he's been getting shipments of unmarked crates pretty regularly. Have to investigate that one for yourself. That's the black market. That's about all I know that might interest you. I'm hoping to get a few new amenities in the future. We can talk more about that later. Talk to you again later. First, we're going to exit the saloon. We are going to go look at this. And then we're going to go look at that, because we're going to get over the introductory things. Lucas Filch, at your service. You're looking to make some fast cred off... You looking to make some fast cred off yours, somebody else's vestigial organs? You can reset ability points. You have things for sale. Oh, these are all expensive though, and I don't have any money for this. Okay, exit the med bay. Let's go look at Talry. Hey, what you need? I've got some gadgets and gizmos in. Take a look. Okay, can I use your upgrade station? Insert item. Okay, I think you can modify things. Clear item. Okay. Back. Can we sell items? Cannot be sold, cannot be sold. Auctioning the item for you. Okay. So that is 41. We got 11 out of that. So we do need to go see Drawl. Interesting, he looks like us. Customer, how may I humbly assist? If I may say, you should really update your look. We don't have young true cubes to trade. I have something to auction. Have Drawl sell the item anonymously for 20. No offers were made. Doesn't seem anyone's interested. May I take it off your hands? Okay. How about this one? No offers made. So, okay. Let me ask you something else. What do you have for sale? Oh, this is a loot box thing. Lovely. Okay. Exit. Okay. Can hire new crawlers, but costs 150. So we're not going to be having that the first time. We don't have anything in the stash. We just have stuff in the backpack. So we're going to check the... Wait for new jobs. Distressing signal. Take the day off. Wait for new jobs to be posted. You must pay for upkeep for the team. So it costs 6 to not take anything. Interesting. Talry Hobbs, the Styx engineer, is looking for a crew to investigate a distress beacon coming from a salvage junker in the area. Investigate the ship for surviving crew and render assistance. 50 credits and 450 XP. Launch mission. Expensive and dangerous. FTL travel is limited to a select group of UFP-approved sites. Subtle trill from your comlink signals an incoming transmission. Luna appears on the halo, looking annoyed as usual. What's the what here? What's the what here? Atmo is low. Looks like power is 2. Nothing except exciting in the airlock. Seeing as this is our first job in a while, try not to botch it. I got a ship in burning need of fuel and parts. Any questions on the job? What are we after again? Boss, may I just say you've got a mind that's more plastic sieve than steel trap. Noted. We're looking for whoever sent the distress beacon. They might need a part, some fuel, maybe a lift back to the station. Either way, let's see if we can help out and earn ourselves a paycheck. Any communication from the crew? No one's answering my hails on local comms. You should head to the cockpit to see if you can Find someone and get a lead on what happened. I'll sweep the exterior again and check in later. Sounds good. Hold up, getting a call relay from the Styx wire for you. Who's calling? Snarl creases Luna's mouth. Corp Red for Chimera Biopharma Solutions. You want me to patch them through? Not a fan of Chimera? Hardly. Word on the wire is they've been bucking hard against all the regulations in biotech experimentation. Up to nasty stuff in places people don't go. Their credits spin like any corpse, but it gives me the crawls whenever we have to work for them. Want me to patch them through? Sure, I'll talk to them. Thank you for taking my call. I'm contacting you on behalf of my employer, as I believe our interests may be aligned currently. The ship you've boarded was delivering medical supplies belonging to my employer. The supplies were to be paid for by the recipients, but as it now seems they will not be delivered, we would like to reclaim our property. My employer will pay you 100 credits to locate and return these supplies. What if the crew takes issue with your claim? You would be acting on authority from Chimera Biopharma Solutions to reclaim our property. This sort of transaction is commonly covered under our agreements for third-party shipping services. Subsection B of Interstitial Amendment 103, re vis-a-vis shipment of Chimera property. I'll send you a copy later. Will you collect the supplies or not? Nah, not interested. Pity. In the event you do locate the supplies, the offer still stands. I would remind you that supplies belong to us whether you are inclined to complete our deal or not. Let's not work with them, I think. I am sniffly. I need a... Okay, that's the exit. Give me a moment here. I'm going to pause the recording. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so that should take care of the sniffly for a little bit. Heads up, we got PEAs active. Someone must have activated security systems. Stay frosty. Place is probably crawling with them. Target practice time. Hello. Combat mode engaged. PEA. What is a PEA? So first thing we're going to do, throw out a volatile trap. Okay, cool. Second thing. And the trap got it. Cool. Let's go down here. Cargo hold is on lockdown. Scan the hold from the... You're going to keep bugging me every 5 minutes to find some loot. I'm at the cargo hold. Nice. What they got in there? Crates of creds? And it's on lockdown. Can you check the hold doors from out there? Yeah, swinging around now. Got Atmo venting out here. They're ajar a bit. But you'll have to override the lockdown from the cockpit if you want in there. Which you do, because credits. Got it. Off to find the cockpit. That's probably the... What do you call it? The supplies. The medical supplies. Cool. Hello, I see a secret marker. Cred stick. Cred stick. Can't zoom in. Is that all that was there? Tablet. Smits and Jablonski are smuggling those damn chems again, and I think I don't know. Pair of toolboxes. Secret code using ketchup and mustard bottles. Really inspired, guys. Nikos is hoarding candy bars again. The glorious life of Captain. Maybe next run I'll finally decide to call it quits. Maybe. Looks like some shady dealings between two of the crew. Okay. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, this is the cat. This is the secret, not that. Okay, cool. Got it. Let's go this way. Zaldin was here. Medkit. Cool. Useful. Let's go down here. Someone was composing a message on his tablet when whatever happened happened. This deal's too flesh to pass on. Even if Cap ain't down with transporting Kims, what she don't know can't hurt us. I stashed the goods in my locker. Passcode's in the galley in the usual place. Remember, red, yellow, red, yellow. My contact will flag you when you get to the Parsi sector for the drop. Yep. Okay. Oh, cool. More money. The combination of the mouse look and the grid-based stuff is cool. I kind of wish there was a way to reset your grid look. We already looked at that. Okay. Okay. Interesting. That's right, they move. Yep. First... Ooh, ow. Boy, you're fast. And you're getting me some damage. Cool. Cool. Yeah. More med kits is good. Okay. I like the... Oh, hello. Okay, so red, yellow, red, yellow. So 1, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 4, 7, 3. And, ooh, money. Okay, anything else here? It doesn't look like it. Was 1473. The crew's lockers appear intact and untouched. Whatever happened to the crew, no one seems to have taken anything of value. Let's look at this. Stack of manifest orders, you uncover a small hidden compartment with a sealed Maglock keypad. Take a close look at the keypad. Appears to be standard 4-digit Maglock keypad. Entering the correct code will unlock the compartment. The model has a warning label indicating it has a failsafe mechanism to destroy the contents if tampered with. 1473, I believe. Here we go. The access light flashes red and you hear an angry tone. Try something else. What was it? Wait a minute. I didn't see these on the way down. I have to go look at the other things. 1483? Smith's 1483. The access light turns green and you hear a soft click on the lock disengaging. Opening the compartment reveals a small stash of recreational chems. You could offload these at the station for a decent price. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's look at this. Contents of the locker are neatly arranged, but there is nothing of interest or value. The personal effects indicate this may have belonged to the captain. How about Jablonski? Torrent of trash and candy wrappers poured out of the locker when you open it. Besides some artwork of questionable taste, there is nothing of interest in the locker. Okay. Nikros. Stash of candy bars neatly stacked and arranged in the center of the otherwise empty locker. A small pile of cred sticks. Cool. Okay, leave the lockers alone. Actually, let me look at Jablonski, Smits, and okay, everything's done here. Okay. Cargo hold is venting Atmo and the door is in lockdown. You need to override the lockdown from the cockpit to gain access. Okay. Let's go check out other stairwells real quick, because I did not realize you could get stuff off stairwells. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything there. Doesn't seem to be anything there. Okay, cool. So, we're gonna head on to the cockpit, I guess. Medical supplies. Stamped with the logo of Chimera Biopharma Solutions are stocked here. Shipping manifests clipped to the front. Manifesting indicates supplies are bound for Brighthall, a colony in the region that has been struggling with an outbreak of pox. The transaction records state the bill has been paid in full to Chimera and the colony is waiting delivery. Oh. Oh, that... You're lying. Why am I surprised? Contact Luna to the dock and collect the supplies transferred to the colony. You are go for Luna. Bring the shuttle around. I want to get these medical supplies to the Bright Hall colony. And I want to retire to Londinius and buy a shiny hat. With all due respect, boss, our agreement to and fro on crawler runs. Side trips cost extra. 20 credits of extra fuel, to be precise. You're going to shake me down on this? Fine, 20 credits it is. Okay. I'll dock when you're done here and run them out to Bright Hall after I get you back to Styx. I'll be sure to let the pox-ridden townies of Bright Hall know who to thank. You're a real saint, boss. And you're a delight, Luna. Okay. So that's done. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Just some server stacks. What's back here? Another one of these things. Okay. Blow up. I like that. That's cool. Uncommon shotgun. Uncommon light armor. Cool. Let's equip that. Uncommon light armor. 5 damage per shot. That might go to somebody else. Let's see here. Blue, green. That blue is really hard to see against the white there. Okay, cool. Better armor. We're in the cockpit. 1, 2, 3 people up here. Can't go over there. Authorized personnel only. I probably should have kept that foxskin one in case when I hired somebody, because I'm going to hire somebody. Bridge is ominously lifeless. Luna's face appears on your comm. Nothing to report out here. Escape pods unlaunched. Looks like some airlocks might have been opened, though. I'm not liking their chances. No signs of life. Several signs pointing to a quick death. More importantly, nothing of value. You find the ship log. Creepy. Find the ship log. Logs are here. Let me see. Display is open to a ship's log. Someone was in the process of making an entry. Scanning the log entries reveals the crew recently discovered a massive ship. The words "score of a lifetime" are a recurring theme. This sounds promising. Logs mention a colony ship, big one, registered under the name Stella Marin. Founded adrift in the Guggen sector. Got the chords here. Guggen, huh? That's only 4 parsecs from here. Anyone on board? Completely abandoned, system still functioning, no apparent signs of mechanical distress. Sounds like a mint find. There's also mention of some cargo they looted from the ship. Log cuts off after that. I say you unlock the cargo hold and see if they pulled in anything worth taking. No crew means their untimely demise is our gain, right? Unless their demise was in the cargo. Thank you, Elria, for thinking what I was thinking. Things finally show signs of getting interesting, and now you're worried about a little danger. You're a crawler. The possibility of violence is just icing on the loot cupcake. Get your weapons ready and stop whining. Good point. Let's see what they find. That's a weird spelling of whine. I think that's British spelling. Override the lock on the cargo hold doors. Okay, so now we are going to turn around and go do what is... There's not going to be a boss encounter in a tutorial mission. It's not really a tutorial mission. In an initial mission that you're pretty much forced to take. Why would they ever put a boss fight in this sort of thing? Who would do such a thing? What maniacal developer? What's the word? Bosses and antiques, hot goods, spices. I love spices. It's a crate. Crates of what? Infinite riches are not in our immediate future, I'm afraid. One lowly cargo container is all we get. String of incoherent curses fills your ears. You're fecking with me, right? Such a joke, ha ha ha. No joke. I'll go see what's in it. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Open the crate already. Sealed crate. Fumbling with the latch on the crate, you hear a faint whirring from within, the sound of machinery slowly coming to life. You hesitate with one hand resting on the lid. Ready weapons. You unholster your weapons, level them on the crate. Only then do you cautiously begin to unhinge the latch. As the latch releases, you feel a strong push on the lid from within the crate. You steal your grip and barely manage to keep the lid closed. Shoot the crate. You unleash hell into the crate. Resale value be damned. Waiting cautiously for a few minutes, you note the sounds from within appear to have died down. Cautiously, you move to open the crate again. With a crash, the lid jerks open and a dazed figure unfolds itself into a combat stance. Looks like it's time for a fight. Boss fight. And it starts with some damage. Awesome. Cool. Question mark. Oh, that's great. I don't like this. I missed. Okay, good. Cool. Starting with the rare gun is really useful. Prototype Tech Eye, plus 5% experience gain. As the sparks died down, the disabled bot is slumped in front of you. It's not completely fried, but the damage looks severe. At any rate, it's down for the count, and you are standing. Luna's voice crackles life beside you. Looks like you ran into some trouble after all. Trouble? I barely broke a sweat. Any idea what this thing is? I'm no expert, definitely not off the rack's 10. Might be worthwhile to cart it back, see if the baby wrench jockey can't do anything with it. Good idea. I'll meet you back at the airlock. Okay. Oh, we failed. Return the medical supplies to Chimera. I'm so sad about failing that mission objective. So sad the corporation can't sell the same medicines twice. I have no words for how sad I am about that. Well, I'm guessing that's what killed them. Okay. And the boss doesn't immediately end the dungeon fight, the dungeon crawl, so you can go look for more secrets. I think I got all the secrets. Are you sure you want to return to the sticks? Failed. Return. Yep. Oh, level 2. As you walk into the station, Tallery Hobbs appears. Thanks for checking out the beacon. Too bad. Her eyes light up when she spots the jumbled hunk of metal you're dragging behind you. What's that? You find that on the ship? Mind if I have a quick look? Go right ahead. Tallery takes her time inspecting the bot and its core. Gadgets and gizmos extracted from various tool pouches and pockets take numerous readings on circuitry and mechanical systems. This is quite the beast you've got. I've never seen anything like it. Fact is, I'm pretty certain it shouldn't exist. Well, it's as real as that arm cannon it tried to fry me with. Right. I just mean, based on what I'm seeing, it looks like we might be dealing with a level 7 AI. Strictly controlled under UFP Council rules. They don't just let these things wander around. Level 7 AI. Level 7 is the most advanced type of AI under UFP Council rules. If you want to do business in UFP space, you have to agree you won't even dabble in that stuff. Talk to me more about the different levels. Sure thing, level is a measure of how advanced the AI is. The rules are there to prevent some corp creating an AI that's just too smart for our own good. Levels 1 to 4 are for household drone-type bots. They follow pretty routine command structures, carry out predefined tasks or collections of tasks based on simple algorithms. And the other levels? Levels 5 and 6 are more advanced. They have adaptive capabilities and can respond fluidly to changed circumstances. They're also way more regulated. Manufacturers have to get permission from the UFP to make them. And since Horizon Robotics currently runs the UFP, they're not generous with giving licenses to other corps. That's your fancy corpsec drones, high-end domestics, things like that. And level 7 is even more advanced. Have the ability to, exactly, level 7 AI have the ability to learn and change with circumstances. That's anything that approaches or exceeds the level of human cognitive abilities. That kind of stuff scares people, in other words. So can you do anything with it? Tallery takes her down a serious cast. Here's what we got. Here's where we got ourselves a real interesting situation. The way I see it, you got two choices. One, I rip the AI core out and you let me strip it to sell for parts. Or two, I patch it up and we get it playing on your team. Both sound fun to me. What you want to do? Let's do that. Oh yeah, totally safe. Maybe. If it shows symptoms of wanting to eradicate the plague of humanity or anything like that, just let me know. Want me to get to work on it? Yeah, sure, I'll get the killer robot on my team. Tallery leans over the robot with a grin. Cool, couple soldiers here and there. Yeah, this is going to be a fun. Check back with me later. I'll have it up and running soon. Tallery starts lugging the busted robot back to her shop, calling to you over her shoulder. Feel like you made the right call here, Alia. See you in a bit. She pushes the robot through the shop door and slams it shut. Okay, what is our health level? Okay, I got it. Let's go look at abilities. We have 2 points. So we have Holo Trap. 15% chance to trigger, deal 75% weapon damage, and reduce the hit chance of the next attack 30%. Each turn, the trigger chance increases 15%. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Orient all targets and daze for 10% of the time the unit. Okay. Chance to confuse, chance to stun. We could also get here, add a second attack to weapon abilities that deals 50% damage. Shoot 100% damage and 100% to a random target. Huh. And over here, pay 1 credit to toss a coin in the air and attack the target for 80% weapon damage. Heads, deal 100% bonus weapon damage and reduce the time cost of coin toss by 20. Random combatant is struck with bad luck. 30, perhaps steal an item for a few credits. This is theft. Okay. Invest some credits in the demise of the target. Each use raises 20% up for the cost 20% for the rest of the mission. The target becomes vulnerable, boosting damage taken 10%. Targets have armor block reduced 30%. The bounty dies recoup 80% of creds. So, okay, I get it. You spend money and I think I'm gonna get into akimbo a little bit. It's a weapon ability. Attacks uses your weapon, equipped weapon. 110%, 110%. Cool. But I'm also going to pick up Hollow Trap. So mostly dirty moves with a little bit of Gunslinger right now. I'm not particularly interested in cheap tricks, but this is only going to be a short run anyway. So let's go back over here. So you walk into the bar, Doc glances your way. He doles out a few more drinks to the usual crop of regulars, then ambles over. Hey there, Slick, you kicked up a hornet's nest. I like to think of it as creating opportunity. Yep. Thing is, knowing the coordinates of the Stella Marin puts you in rare company. For instance, an even rare opportunity to fill your wallet with crits. There's more than a few interested parties that are willing to pay to know what happened there. No one knows what happened? That's the thing. Colonists are all missing from the ship, except the ship is still largely intact. No signs of violence, no mechanical distress, no bodies. How can we benefit? Colony ship is a big deal. Lots of corps involved in financing, constructing, and crewing. UFP has put the ship on lockdown until they resolve who has what rights to board and investigate, which is where you come in. We can go in whether we're allowed to or not. Exactly. You got the cords, you got the skill set. Corps and civi groups will be tripping over themselves to get you in there on their behalf. Long as you don't get caught or piss off the wrong people, you should have the run of the Stella Marin. I like this. Now, you got an advantage over other crawlers. That just means every corp in the know is making plans to send someone in on the sly. You best make hay while the sun shines. I took the liberty of lining something up for you. What's the job? First gig is from the ship's manufacturer, Aurora Starliners. I imagine they want to find out what happened before they catch blame. I can patch you to Aurora for the details. Thanks. Pour me a drink while I chat with Aurora. The hollow panel on the comlink flickers on, showing the logo for Aurora Starliners. A clipped voice greets you. Greetings. Your services were recommended as you are in possession of the coordinates of the Stella Marin and are a capable team. If you will refrain from publicly sharing the coordinates and you do turn out to be capable, we wish to make use of these services. Of course. Excellent. We'd like to obtain a black box from the Stella Marin, so we can perform a complete diagnostic review of the ship's systems. There are several on board a ship of this size. The simplest to reach is on the nav bay located on the deck. Sounds simple enough. Should be. The ship is officially on lockdown, so your job should be undisturbed. Now, once you locate the box, under no circumstances should you attempt to activate the data burst transmit feature, simply bring back the box back to our station. We can't just transmit the data from the black box? Absolutely not. Activating it in unsafe conditions will cause data corruption. Simply collect the box, return to the station for the drop. Do we have an understanding? Certainly. I'll let you get it on with it then. I am posting the details in private to your job board. Good day. The call cuts out abruptly as the Aurora rep severs the connection. Let's get to work. Let's hire new crawlers. Ooh, we can hire 2. Okay. So, let's look at engineer view abilities. Anything here? Bolty, constructor. So pets and shields. Okay. For Psyker, do you have heals? Prevent harm with well-timed barrier. Okay. Doesn't look like heals. Force hammer. I am looking at... We're going to pick up Sinestra. 200 for Sinestra. Okay, it's 200 for a new one. Hard slab. Errari. We're going to do this. Let's get to work. Errari has joined your team. Okay. Open my stash. Back. Exit the saloon. Let's see what we have. Right click to sell. Okay, that improves. Vicious nanites. Okay. Don't want buyback. Okay, exit the shop. Let's look at this. Okay, 521. Not going to be using that. Give you a tech eye. Let's go back here. I think getting... Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll hire another crawler. And I think we're going to go for Sinestra. Let's get to work. Sinestra has joined your team. So, exit the station, go to loadout. Refurbished sword. Boomslang light armor of dampening. Auroric shield of the cultist. Abilities. 5 ability points. So, you got Summoner, which each attack deals 10% weapon damage to a random enemy and generates 1 void energy. Okay. Drain. I think... Yep. Gonna do that. That's a passive. Cool. And Irari. Meat shield. Lay down a hail of fire with your auto gun for 100% weapon. Divide between all targets. Yeah. And Defiance. Beam damage makes you slightly angry. Boosting damage, you deal 3% for a turn. If an enemy affected by your taunt attacks you, the damage of their attack is reduced 5%. That's cool. Cool. Okay. So that is our team. We're going to save the game. That is our hour. This was the unboxing team. I probably... If I do this as a Let's Play, which won't be soon because I already got others planned, I will do a different team because I want to start from scratch for the Let's Play. I'll probably start with the Force Psyker in that case because I like the Force Psyker backgrounds and stuff and the dialogue. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.